This is gonna be my first picture of the year.
I was gonna say, it's nice and long. Yeah. Look at all this hair.
Have you seen it this long? No, never, right?
I don't think, maybe once.
Maybe in some parts, but not like all over the place.
Right, I can see your full curl.
One time my mom just said she used to cut my hair until I was in high school. And then she got tired of me asking her to cut my hair every week. So,
yeah, she's like, nah.
Nah, you go get it done. But she saw me one day, I was hanging out, dropping off the baby. She's like, sit down right here, I'll be right back.
She was like, I can't look at this.
Yeah, then she told me earlier this weekend, like, Poppy, you need to get your haircut like a real one.
Your mom's like, hey,
yeah.
You know, I know you're like married and stuff. Now.
Yeah, I started looking crazy too. Like my hair starts like curling towards the front, and I don't know what it's trying to do.
Look at all this hair. So what are we doing?
Well, Kate and I want to keep it like longish where the curls are still there.
Right, but
keep the sides under control, you know, because it's you know.
Yeah, it seems a little long back here.
Yeah.
Too. But I was looking at that and I was like, oh, I don't hate some of this. I don't hate it.
That's what she said. I don't hate
right,
it.
Right, like I'm like, this is different.
Just you gotta get it under control.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like that's a little wild in many places, but I'm like the front part of it. Like when I hold back some of the other parts, I'm like, yeah.
If I could see that, that'd be great. But
yeah, you're like I'm blind. But I like your vision. You're like I can't see nothing, but I agree. So I was like, parts of it are not bad. Oh yeah. This puppy out. You had like a mohawk or something before.
At one time, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I've just been.
That's what I'm looking at.
No, and I think my mom just kind of trimmed the back a little bit. Maybe the back just grows faster. I don't know.
Right, I don't know. That's what I was looking at. Because I'm like, parts in the front don't look bad. Like, cause I can tell this curl's different.
I don't mind it being a little mohawky. I kind of like it, but.
Like
you get the judge.
Yeah, like, I don't mind.
This shit grows back like Jumanji anyway, so. Maybe if you shave my head by the end of the year,
you're like, I'll be fine. You still working out there?
I started to work out at home.
Yeah.
And
oh Lord.
And then I started teaching at the gym in the morning when there's nobody there. Because I get so anxious when there's a ton of people.
I was gonna say because they're basically open now, right?
They're basically open, and there's like no one's wearing a mask and shit.
Yeah, because I was like, you don't have to wear a mask when you're
training
out,
it's like,
right?
What's the fucking point? You know, like you might as well just walk right in and just, you know, like it was.
Yeah. No, I thought the same thing at like Powerhouse sometimes.
Yeah, you see.
Because I'm like, well, the other thing I think is funny is like people who are training people and like that work there. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to wear masks.
Yeah,
right? Only the people working out are supposed to.
I worked a couple of evenings like after the main class. Mm-hmm. And I wear my face shield, like I got my mask on.
Right, like you're smart. That's what I'm saying because you're like also not working out really.
The one good thing, operations-wise, is they now have like this foot sanitizer. It's got brushes.
Stop.
It's got brushes and sanitizer fluid, and then there's a little towel. You just wipe your feet. Now you got people coming onto the mats with actual clean feet, and after every single session, they mop it down. So like I hope that even after all this close,
I like that
they do that forever. You know, like that's,
I was like, that's smart.
We should have been doing that from the get-go.
Right, like, well, we're gonna be barefoot here, but we're gonna clean your feet before we come in. You're right.
Right, like it should have just.
Why has that never been a?
Should have been standard.
Things you don't think about until something like this happens, and you're like, wow, why weren't we always doing it this way? Right? Well, now that you say that, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of gross.
Right? Like you think
about our old school life, and there'll be like wet spots, and you're like, what's that?
Yeah, right. Somebody was doing sit-ups or something.
You're like, I don't know what's going on over here. I'm just gonna ignore this spot that's super wet over here, or get like foamy in places, and you're like, what is that? Is that buildup?
Was a dog here? Like,
yeah, you're like, all right, well, I'm just gonna pretend that's not spit or weird foam coming between.
Even at home, when it's just me and Kate training, sometimes I put or sometimes I train my nephews.
Yeah.
And every time I'm out the floor in the house, just like once a week, I go out to the garage and mop that.
Hey, you're always a little surprised how dirty it is.
Yeah.
Even in your own house. You're like, wow, this is the color of the water every week?
The thing is, like every single time I open the garage door, you don't see it, but there's like dust that's just like waiting to just lay down on everything.
I know, that's why I'm like, this shit you don't think about until you clean all the time. Like, we clean here every week. And I mean, we have to change the bucket between certain rooms because it'll just get black from like fucking hair. And you're like, ew.
Wow.
It doesn't look like there's that much hair.
You
Just
don't think there's that much stuff on here.
yeah. But when you mop, you're like, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, I feel you. I'd be surprised sometimes at my house too, because I'm like, when someone's done mopping, I'm like, oh, that's not the color I would want my house to be after a week.
It's crazy. I have a kitchen.
We have tile, you know.
Yeah, it's tile, and it's only like a little bit of this, a little bit bigger than this area maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's one bucket's worth. Like I can't imagine the whole house is.
That's why I'm like, you look at it towards the end, you're like, I think I'm gonna do another mop.
Yeah, well, now
I'm gonna do a sanitized mop. That was a dirt
every
mop.
couple weeks I'm shampooing the carpets and stuff.
I was about to say, I basically want to do the carpets in the rooms.
Crawling everywhere.
Yeah, especially if I had a baby, right? I didn't even think about that. Because then they're touching everything that they crawl
I
around
just see
on.
my dog running around outside and she just walks right back in.
Things you don't think about till you have kids.
There's so many things that I think about. It's so hard keeping alive sometimes. I just want to jump off the hands.
You're like, I didn't think I'd have to watch this much.
Yeah.
You're like, thought this could be a little chiller.
Yeah, I just want to strap into my body the whole time.
Yeah, you're like, shh.
Yeah.
You're like, is it time for a nap again?
Yeah. She wants to stick everything in her mouth.
You're like, honey,
Very silly.
no. Funny. No, babies are cute, but they're rough, man. You gotta
You know what? I got
watch
lucky.
out.
I got lucky with a pretty, very, like a calm baby.
Yeah, you're like, this could be worse.
I have a friend, neighbor, and anytime they change or put clothes on the baby, cries. Anytime he goes into a car seat, cries.
You're like,
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like anytime they go somewhere, someone has to sit in the back seat next to the baby to try to calm them. You know, it's like
yeah, you're like, we got a good baby.
I'm so lucky. I can't complain. You know.
Yeah, you're like, all in all, we got a pretty good baby.
She sleeps usually till like 4:30 or 5 before she gets up. So that's good. Let's say I wake up at 4:30, I'll feel like I got shortchanged on sleep a little bit, but I could function the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But normally she goes back to sleep after she eats. She gets up.
Oh, so she just needs to eat,
yeah,
really?
most of the time she gets up at like 5 or 5:30. So
But she needs to eat.
Yeah,
And then she's fine?
She'll get up, eat, and then pass right back out.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah, and she sleeps in her own room, and only when my alarm goes off at 6, so if she wakes up at 5:30, sometimes I'm just like, I'll just wake up.
Yeah, you're like, all right, well, I guess I don't get that extra half an hour.
Right.
That's not bad. That's not a bad baby trade-off. Because I forget that you work like that early, so pick up at 5 is like, okay.
A couple days a week I work from home.
Heck yeah. It's gonna be good with the new baby. Cool. What's she doing now? What's the coolest thing?
Oh, right now the coolest thing she does is
Because you know, you got your like new favorite all the time.
man, what is she doing? She's starting to talk now. Now she just da.
Has she been able to tell you what she wants? Yeah, successfully.
Well, when she rolls her eyes, I'm like, only the obvious stuff. Like she rolls her eyes, oh, she's sleeping.
Yeah. I was curious, right?
She just starts getting randomly fuzzy, and then you just think, okay, when's the last time that I triggered, like step one, trigger diaper, because when she's walking around and she's got her butt cheeks full of poop, she starts getting a little
You're like,
angry.
she's cranky.
And I'm like, yeah, that me too.
Yeah. You're like, I don't mind this thing that she has
And
against the dirty diaper.
she gets angry too, like so. As soon as you see her getting a little angry, you put her on Kate's breastfeeding. And I was like, I put her on the titty, and then she comes out and she's a little happy baby again. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, oh, she was just hungry.
And you let her, she takes a nap, comes out of the nap.
So cute. That's great. I was gonna say she gets a breastfeed. That's good.
Yeah,
I know some
right.
people have trouble. I learned.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was like a huge
Well, she
thing.
had trouble in the beginning too. Now it's like pro style. She just like grabs the baby like a. You've seen Discovery Channel when the chimpanzee just grabs your little baby monkey, just throws it on the chest, and the baby knows what to do. Just
Yeah, the baby's like,
hands on the titty.
yeah, the baby's like, thanks.
Legs holding on for dear life.
He's like, got this.
Funny, man. It's like an instinct. But yeah, but in the beginning it was tough because like
I just imagine it's gonna be tough.
First of all, the baby just like doesn't even know what to do. So,
Yeah, and the baby's rough, I hear. Sometimes. I guess it depends on the girl. So I was learning from somebody. I had a couple of friends that had it recently.
They were really worried because their baby was tongue-tied. They didn't even notice until they were breastfeeding. The baby just kept losing weight. So they were like, oh, his tongue needs to be untied so that he can properly
Suck?
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Holy crap.
Me either. Yeah, you're like, holy shit.
And Kate she had a long ass day giving birth. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're like, can you come on? You're like, girl, come on. This is rough.
So on Tuesday she had like one of those like check on her baby appointment, and from that Tuesday or Monday, and then she started feeling the contractions, but they were far apart. Then on Tuesday they would be like kind of indicating that she was gonna have a baby, contractions at the regular intervals, but then they stop for a few hours and then come back.
And so they're like, not yet.
So yeah, not quite yet. And then the doctor like checked on her, and then she's just like, man, maybe she's been hitting me hard.
Yeah, she's like, it's
several
hard.
times a day, and then more of the same. Then in the middle of the night on Thursday morning, she wakes me up. It's like 3:30 in the morning.
She's like, I think
it's time. We gotta go right now.
She's like, it's starting to really hurt now.
Yeah, we were at the hospital by 4:30.
She's like, it hurts. She's like, I'm positive now.
We were at the hospital at 4:30 in the morning, and she didn't have food till 11 at night.
No. You were like, I'm so sorry.
I didn't even get a chance to sleep, but she got a nap in between. She got the
the epidural or whatever. Yeah, she was like, fuck that.
She did get an epidural, but I think that you can take Ybor morphine first.
Yeah, I was like, I know you have to get in there early enough.
She instantly went from oh, this is terrible to, oh man, I feel good.
She's like, thank God. That's always like, I know you have to get in there early enough when you're pregnant. Like, if you're not in there by a certain time, it's like dangerous for the baby. And so they won't give you shit. I'm like, that sounds like the worst. Like, at least have the choice to have it natural or not, depending upon the pain. It would suck to get there and then be like, sorry, girl, you're too far in. Just grit down on this stuff.
The baby tried to come out like head sideways, and so her head kept getting stuck, and it took a while.
So they had to like go in there and spin it around like inside of her, right?
Jam her fingers in there and try to turn the baby.
That's what I was like. So it's like they have to like put part of their arm inside of you and like spin the head, which I imagine can't feel normal.
First, all of that looks all crazy.
Yeah, you don't want to be seeing that. That can't feel normal.
But when they're
right?
grabbing
When
the head, it's like a slippery.
Like I've seen them do it before.
It's like a soft, slippery ball coming out, and it's like squishy.
So it's so interesting how they do it.
You give my baby brain damage.
And you're like, oh, he's up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, man, chill out.
It's like the forceps. They can like initiate the head. Right. You used to use those? I don't even know.
They don't use them anymore. The only people that use them are the people that have been using them for like 20 years.
Yeah,
they're pretty much the only people that are using them. They're like allowed to use them. They don't train them.
That's why I was like, I don't think they use them anymore because you don't really need them. And there's risks.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea. There's all kinds of weird tools and shit that they use. They have like these little suction things that they put on the cap. And
there's things you learn later in life and you're like, wow, okay. Like when I learned about circumcision and like how dangerous that could be, and I was like, wow, I would never circumcise. If I knew that you could cut their penis off.
Yeah.
If that's a possible side effect. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody still does it, but like, I'm sure there's some place that's like.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
Where they do it, and
because it's religious ceremony for some reason.
It's not like even a doctor.
I know. It's like a priest.
It's a priest, and then they actually have to like suck the blood with their own.
Yeah, it's
with their own mouth, like.
Yeah, you're like, why did this become a thing?
world. And it's like a diddler.
Yeah, you're like, you're like, in
I want
hindsight,
that job.
you're like, in hindsight, this seems pretty obvious that there might have been problems early on in the church. You're like, in hindsight, I think about some of the stuff that they did. Seems a little weird. They're like, yeah, we have to use our mouths to suck it off. You're like, really? We couldn't just use a bandage, a sterile bandage?
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's Christ.
You see that mustache? That's so much.
Yes. I know you got
like every year I try to do it once a year. That's why it's
a
growing right now.
Mustache? Yeah.
Yeah. This is Family Guy, but it's not Family Guy. Oh, it's with people on the outside. We started taking the baby flying in the airplane.
How's she like that?
She likes it.
Yeah, some of them hate it.
Yeah.
Because they hear hot. I feel like if you just get lucky or you don't.
Yesterday we went flying and we were descending and I was descending pretty fast because we were like above the cloud and I had to get underneath it to like pick the hole and like dove down. And my ears were kind of like popping, and so I was like, man, baby doesn't even know what the hell's going on. So
yeah, the baby's like,
she was crying, but I think she woke up in a bad mood and ate food. And by the time we landed, she was a happy baby again. Like, I was like, okay, she was hungry. But I told Kate to feed her because maybe the act of like sucking, chewing, and like
trick it.
Will help her ears.
It's kind of interesting when you think about it.
The way you do the scissors, I feel like you're like a gunslinger from the West. Like, yeah, you start looking like that skeleton.
Yes, I was on the seat. Every time I think of that, I can't not sing Despacito. That's my problem.
I think they got all the psychologists in the world. Like, what song?
How can we make a song
And
that's
they make a version of it in every language.
Yeah, and then they're like, can we get Justin Bieber on a version? That's just gonna fucking destroy in America.
Did they? I don't remember. Did they have one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's why I was like, they just destroyed it, that song. It was popular at first. It was by the original.
I was like, what?
And then somehow Justin Bieber. I heard it before.
Yeah.
You know, because I have enough friends that
who didn't like
listen to Spanish music that they played that shit, and I was like, oh, this is kind of catchy. You know what I mean? Because every now and then you can like a beat, even if you don't know what the fuck anyone's saying in the song. You're like, oh, okay, I like this. What are they saying? You're like, I just need to know. Make sure it's not too dirty.
Yeah. No,
And then you're like, oh, it is dirty. I like it. Suavecito. I was like, I got that part. Oh, Max knows. I think we're still on the station I picked. Had to pick up
my
R&B
daughter,
playlist. I don't know.
she likes music. The two music that she likes is Bill Withers.
I like this stuff. I like how you find this out too.
Yeah, and salsa music.
Oh my god. You like salsa? Okay, I've got something ridiculous to show you.
Oh yeah, I love
Because you love ridiculous. And if you like salsa, you're gonna love this.
I'm pretty ridiculous already.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why I was like, bro, you're ridiculous and you like salsa. I found this group that does remixes of like well-known songs, but like salsa remixes. Yeah, because we found it accidentally when we were at a restaurant. Where were we? At Fuzzy's Tacos. It started playing, and I was like,
what is it? Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Make Julie tell me. Hold on. 'Cause I can't ever remember the name of it. But we were at the fucking taco place, and it just came on, and it was like that Coldplay song mixed, but it was like a salsa beat.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
And I was like,
Kate loves that kind of stuff.
and I was like, why do I like this? Why does this work?
Yeah, Kate's gonna really like that. I'm gonna come home.
Yeah. And I'm like, she's about to be honest. Because I
But
was
I know
like,
what I'm playing on the drive home.
so I was like, I remember the Coldplay song. There's like a couple of them. Because I can't remember the name of it because it's very hard to pronounce. Where's my music? New kid, because I added it to somewhere too.
You know my roommate. He I don't know if he used to or he still does.
Okay, it's this one.
Rhythms del Mundo. Yeah, I can get into that. Oh man, that's dope.
I was like, you're gonna like it. So in the
I heard when you called play was playing. I had to come back.
see, and then they just dropped
It's
the
dope.
regular
Yeah.
beat. That's why I was like, you gotta look this shit
They're
up.
like, wow, I didn't think this would hit this hard.
That's why I was like, you're gonna like it. They have multiple albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've discovered. We were sitting at Fuzzy's Tacos, and that shit came on, and I was like, what the fuck?
They take a lot of old songs like those 50s, 60s songs, and they put them to bachata sometimes. Yeah.
I like it. I just was like, this is great. I'll show you when I go at the very bottom of your hair.
I'm sorry. I'll fall asleep for a second. What did you ask me?
I said, how short do you want it at the very bottom?
Oh, as short as you can make it without it looking too crazy.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like it short because then it gets tangled up in my glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you. Got you.
yeah.
I know what you mean. So I was looking at it, I was like, I think I can do it. It's a nice little face. Up in his head.
Yeah.
Remember this shit?
Yeah. Oh, this is great music for this like stuff done. I don't know.
Sure, you know. Started using my advantage. Oh, I don't know what it was meant to be.
But it works.
It was meant to be something else. But
Maybe
it's for an RV. It's for an RV.
Really?
Yeah.
I like how you just find stuff and repurpose it.
Yeah, I was like, I looked for something because I was like, I need like a large platform to stand on, so that I can reach the top of someone's head real easy.
Not precarious.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want like a stool. I tried the stool thing, and that's scary. Like, I'd rather just reach like this and be able to see as well.
Oh, yeah,
But it just got to me after a while, like, where I was like, I just can't see what I'm doing so well. I want to see better.
Yeah. Plus, you gotta constantly move all over the place. It takes more time, so that kind of saves time too.
So I was like, I just can get up there, get through the top. It looks better, I feel like, because I can see everything I'm doing.
The whole picture.
I get like a motherfucking bird's eye view on everybody. I always tell people, it's like a bird's eye. all the way up. It works though. This is the best answer I've gotten so far to the dilemma of do I want a barber chair or not?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm short.
You could cut a hole in the ground and have like a little elevator for each chair.
Nice. Well, I mean, they've done stuff like that. I'm just the only one who seems to really struggle. Everybody else is tall enough, I guess, in the right areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it just has to do with my body type.
I remember getting when I was a kid in high school, I would get my haircut at on base in Japan, and there was like all the barbers were these really small Japanese people, and I think the reason why I didn't have any problems is because they had two haircuts, high and tight and not so high and tight.
Yeah. They're like all the way off or somewhat off.
Yeah.
And you're like,
so
oh.
It was like they had to cut everybody's hair in like 10 minutes, you know, like in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah. They're like, at the parietal, I would like this, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Even I don't know what you are.
They're like, go to hell. Get the fuck out of here, bro. They're like, you thought it was $6 on the outside. I know. The ones on base were always free.
Yeah, it was. It was like
they're like cheap as shit.
And then it was
and you got
I
no
wait for a coupon so in the little base newspaper and like
they're great. But they just look like you a crap shoot. You never knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, and I would get a haircut for like $3.50 or something like that.
Bracelet. I was laughing the other day because I don't know why, but somehow bracelets is Target adding to me. You know, like what a waste on their end. So I'm not gonna fix it, you know. I know that they pay to like have it viewed to me. So that's funny to me. But I'm like,
the Google
yeah, it's like on Facebook and shit. But I was like reading some of the comments on there because they were like offering like a $10 haircut, and people are like, it doesn't work, or like complaining about everything. On different things, like, oh, last time I went there, the girl cut my hair up real bad. Or this, and I'm just like, can all y'all go to hell? Complaining on a $10 haircut fucking button. And they're like, oh, I just went today, and they made me pay $14.
Last time I get a haircut at one of those places, I said, you know what, I'll be right there, and pay the people, okay, I went straight to another barbershop and got my haircut.
They're like, I'm just gonna stop now.
I
It
said,
seems
well,
like we're at the point.
okay. I was like, I think I'm gonna wear a hat for the next month. And then
I had one real bad
it was that
haircut.
good. So like I was like, you know what, that's what I get. So I'm going to pay the guy, and it's just like,
Yeah, they make a
We
scene.
had a guy who came in like that, what, Saturday?
Oh, that
Sunday?
was
Who's
live.
Kelsey? Yeah. He came in and he's like, you have a barber right now? I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, like, let me see who I got available. I got someone on break. Can you wait like 15 minutes? Like, oh. I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? His story was like, he literally got up in the middle of the haircut and was like, stop. Please stop there.
yeah.
Like, he asked for like a blowout.
Oh,
And he
man.
ended up starting a line, like right here.
Oh
I know. Yeah, he
How
basically
you confused
kind of where we're at right now. He had like that, like a giant fucking line, and I was
shit.
like,
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was like,
Except he was like, I don't even go up to like past his ears. This guy's line was like
yeah,
on the side of his head.
yeah, it was like higher,
around. I
but
was
it's like
sure
here,
he looked like
like an even line all the way
So
around his head.
sorry.
I know. When I went into the other barbershop that was down the street from the one that I went to, they stopped what they were doing. Everybody, all the barbers came and laughed at my hair. And one chick, the chick that cut my hair, put it on Snapchat or Instagram Live, and I'm like, look at this crazy shit that just walked through my door. I'm like, okay, thank you. All right, that's enough. You know.
Yeah, thank you for
I get
humiliating
it.
me.
I get it. That's
something
why
I
I am.
didn't do.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I need you to fix it.
You're like, okay, you guys done making jokes?
All right, it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not like.
They're like, hold on, we
I
need
didn't
one
walk
more.
in
Oh,
wanting
my
this.
Kate was laughing so hard.
She's like, she's like, wow, they just made fun of you for half an hour? Yeah.
they're like,
Before they started,
please don't
yeah.
tell me you paid for that. I'm like, unfortunately.
You're like, I did because I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, I'm a good person.
They're like, I don't make scenes when
You
I
know
go
what?
places.
I'm just gonna, it's like, you know what, in a few days, I'm gonna look back on this and laugh and be like, you know what, bless their hearts over there.
They're trying. They're trying.
They knew.
They knew.
They knew what they doing. You know, they're still learning.
They like, you walk in with a pulse and you can hold the shears and not cut somebody, like their skin, then okay, you got a job.
They're like,
Not here.
Yeah, no, that's what they were doing.
yeah, they're like, huh. Yeah, I think all I had to do was a demo haircut, if I remember correctly, to get a job there. It wasn't like they made you prove much.
Yeah.
I feel like the guy had picked too that they weren't going to question too much anyway. Because it was like a black dude. So they're not going to like, feel like I can fade in better. You know? Like when I went to Great Clips, I was a barber then, you know? It was like one of my coworkers, Dominique, he came in. I was like, they're not going to question this fade anyway. You know? When have they ever done like a front edge here?
Yeah.
You know, I had Great Clips, so I picked like the weirdest model to pick technically for that job.
They're not their usual.
Yeah, not their usual customer at all.
They're like, wow, she's too good.
Yeah, they're like, you're great.
You're great. Take it. And they're like, why are you here?
Yeah, they're like, she's great. So I was like, Great Clips is pretty easy to get a job. They didn't ask very much at all. I was like fresh out of hair school. In
I
hindsight.
like how it's called hair school.
Yeah, yeah, you're like, you
Yeah.
You learn about hair.
learn about hair in hair school.
Basically.
Hair school, it's like for people who are lazy.
I know two things about hair. It grows back for most people.
For most people. Side note.
And when it burns, it smells good.
These are facts, sir. You know facts.
Some people don't seem to notice the smell of burnt hair, I've noticed.
Oh, really?
I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah. You'd be surprised.
You're like,
There were days,
you're like,
like-
what's that smell?
Yeah, I would walk into the school and I'm like, why is it cloudy in here? And I'm like, it smells like burnt hair and it's cloudy. We're burning hair somewhere.
Get out of here. It's
Oh,
cloudy.
yeah. It just clouds like when it's like
It's
they
like
do
smoky.
texture weeks like when they first start out they have
Oh,
different
people-
weeks. So you do like cutting week, color week, texture week.
Does that mean you're going like burning it too much? I mean,
It could
Too
be
hot.
multiple things. You could be burning the hair, you could be burning the product, or there could
product,
be
yeah, that's what I'm
like
thinking
too much moisture in the hair, so it's causing the air to back into the blow dryer. So in essence, you're burning the blow dryer.
Oh, okay.
So it could be multiple things.
Yeah.
It could also be people have dirty hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that.
That's
It's like
the
their
word.
hair smoking because it's like just fucking
Moldy. Yeah.
And they're like,
I mean, that's crazy because I actually don't wash my hair ever. Really, like, and I think if you wash it all, it's like you have to commit all the way to it. If you wash it every once in a while, it gets dirty. But if you just not do it,
I think it depends on the length too.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's length and texture. Like you have waves to your hair, so naturally, like your hair is gonna hold on to a little oil better.
Okay.
It takes like longer to travel down different sticks and dyes on the hair, rather than like Lisa has more like finer, straighter hair at the top, at the ends is where it starts to curl, so she gets a little greasier, a little faster.
Okay.
Yeah, my hair looks like stick to my scalp when it's oily.
It does.
Yeah, I look so
Yeah, I
greasy
look
at the top.
And tough.
Was it good or fun? But I'm sure you shower enough.
Oh yeah,
And
of course. I
water.
put water in that. I mean, I wash it out, so I just don't. Get
Some
into
people
it.
don't
I
even
don't-
like
I
do
don't like-
that. It seems like I'll meet people who don't brush their hair and they have long hair.
Pete hates me because like she does she's got like thick curly hair
Yeah, she does have really curly hair.
and then she touches my
I know
hair.
that baby's got some curly hair.
She's gonna have curly hair. Yeah, I can see it. You know,
Oh,
it's
probably
still
has
in that,
baby
like,
hair,
yeah,
right?
it's still in that like really nice and fine baby hair, but some of it sometimes.
Yeah, between you two, shit, she's fucked.
Yeah.
She's gonna have like a pony like. Look at him. And you haven't seen Paige.
Call me that.
Her pony is. I think she probably rivals you on density. Like she's got a lot of hair. One of those people who had to put like the hair and then like wrap it around because it's too heavy. Oh, you're in full dad out of baby for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you some pictures.
Oh, yeah.
I'll check you. I'll get it. Yeah, once I get started, I'm like, look at this one, look at this one.
You're
Look at
like,
this one.
oh, she did
And then,
something
you know,
cuter.
2 hours later, you're like.
You're like, she did something even cuter this week. Yeah. It's so weird. It's just out of nowhere. And they're just talking to you. So I was like, it's gonna be cool the first time she like asked her some shit.
Yeah.
You know? She's like, yo, I want
I feel
this.
like she's gonna say some bad words. It's gonna be very adorable, and we're gonna laugh, and it's gonna encourage her, and then she's gonna be like that kid at school that teaches the bad words to all the kids.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be like, I didn't tell that. She said what?
And be like, that's my wife, man.
Where did she learn this phrase from? Not me. Clearly, I'm an angel. No, it was an altar server.
Mr. Barrios, another student.
A little bit.
Yeah. I want to shoot that.
I hate when they use it like properly too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
even more funny. Then you're like, I'm dead.
No. It's like, that's when, yeah, exactly. That's when it's like, alright, you got me.
Yeah.
But they say, like, you call this other girl a bitch, but.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, she doesn't even know how to fuck.
Yeah.
She just throwing out any word she knows is bad.
Well, you know, that sounds like a big teenager. There's people like that. They're testing it out.
Yeah, they're like,
They
I'm
don't
just trying to
know
learn how to cuss.
They don't know how to weave it into regular conversation yet. So.
Yeah. They're like, listen, bitch, asshole. And they're like, okay. Hey,
Yeah, there
buddy,
you go.
you just learned those words?
It's like cursing like a foreigner.
I know, I was like laughing about that with my one friend in high school. Because like inappropriately in hindsight, the magnet schools always let like kids of all ages be on the same bus. So my friend would like be harassing these like elementary school kids.
Oh
You know?
no. Yeah.
Because like in hindsight, you're like, why were we ever on the same bus? This seems irresponsible. Because we were such bad influences on these children, these babies.
Yeah.
You know? You're like, why did they ever let high school kids and elementary school kids ride the same bus? They would be like, bitch, asshole,
They cut it
fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, what did that kid just say to me? You're like, holy shit, this is great. And you're like encouraging them because they're not your friends or kids. And you're like, why was I ever allowed to be around
Well,
these
there's a
children
lot of
during a
things that
fragile age?
messed up things that kids do that you want to laugh so hard.
Yeah.
And so like you have to say no, like put on your best game face, tell them no, and scold them, and then turn around and just like laugh it out privately.
It's like, it's really hard to be a parent. Like, yeah, I'd be laughing at my kid all the time. Yeah, you won't believe what she just said to the waiter.
Yeah, no shit, right?
I feel like I had to yell at her, but it was so funny.
Why do you do that? No, okay. Like, what is this thing?
Stickers on this other side?
Yeah, I want to. Put whatever you want. I put the ones that I like the most, so they'll be the most visible, but that's it. It's all done.
Yeah, no, I know. Maybe we can get small stickers too. Like we can go like baby ones for stars and
Okay, send them out.
weird stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I could look them up, huh?
Yeah.
Pina colada candy, pina colada liquor, pina colada gummy.
Check it.
This is what's on our Amazon.
Check it.
Did you say pina colada grits?
No, gummies.
Oh, I'm like,
Pina colada gummies, pina colada licorice,
grits?
pina colada
I don't know
candy.
about all that. Like,
Yeah, you're like,
I'm like, what?
you're like, I don't know.
I've heard of sweet grits, but not like that. Gross. Southern grits. Southern party grits.
love grits.
They're called Caribbean grits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Right.
I'm like Southern
You don't want
party.
Caribbean
That's
grits?
where my
Yeah.
brain goes. Southern
South
party.
Beach grits?
I guess that's fuck yeah.
I can't. I
They
don't
also have alcohol in them.
Yeah.
remember what I was looking for.
5% per volume.
Gluten-free, organic. Grits are gluten-free, so it's not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, gluten free. I like how many people get to put that on their
You
menu.
know what I like is I make grits with ground egg, cheddar cheese,
Meant for a diner.
and bacon, maybe, if I'm feeling like
Oh yeah, I forgot they
I have a lot of
have
time. That's like my drunk food when I come home.
You're like, that's how I do it.
Yeah, I either do that or I make drunk egg tacos with like egg and chorizo and
Oh,
with like pork tortilla. And I got like the stuff to make the tortillas by themselves.
I've been like air frying bullshit.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
been
yeah.
our thing. Is
We
the air
discovered an air
fryers and
fryer.
everything.
We discovered air fryer about 6 months ago, and man, it changed our lives.
Your
Chicken wings.
world is over.
Like I think we make the best chicken wings now. Like,
Oh God, we
I
haven't
think
even
it
done chicken wings yet.
oh, dude, chicken wings taste so good there.
Oh.
And you look at how much like grease is at the bottom, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're like, wow, I can't believe I willingly ate multiple of these.
Yeah. And you air fry like the sauce onto it too. Like you cook them so they get crispy.
Oh,
and you
stop. I love that.
And their sauce.
the sauce is on there, and it's like baked into it, and you kind of take a little bit and go.
Right.
Oh, man.
So you just get raw chicken wings, man.
Yeah, you try to. You can buy it in bulk, and it's not cheaper that way.
Yeah.
And then you don't use that
Flavors
much.
probably. Hell
I
yeah.
mean, probably can use them frozen though.
Yeah, or-
Because then they do them frozen
Yeah,
typically.
you just throw them in frozen, and then
Yeah, because typically when they cook them, they're frozen. Now that I think about it, it's only when I worked at Publix.
I mean, it takes.
we did.
We have a tiny one, so it's me, my roommate, and my wife, and it takes.
Oh yeah, ours
It
is
takes
tiny.
it takes
yeah.
forever to do like 14 wings, and of course I can eat 14 just by myself. So We spent like an hour. So the chicken wings can't be the main thing on the menu. It's like something that comes out every once in a while. And you're like, ooh, yeah.
I love that.
Get 2 for it.
What it was, you made
Yeah, like
chili
at the
tenders
restaurant.
the other day?
Yeah, you're like 6 more, please.
Yes, please.
That's a good idea. I like it.
I made like a beef ribs, like the short rib things in there one time. And I compared it. I made half of the thing on the grill and half of the thing in the air fryer, and it was really good on the air fryer. Yeah.
You're like, huh. I like how you're doing this shit test. You're like, let's just see.
Yeah. I like doing the running the experiment.
Yeah, I like that. You're
Like
like,
be scientific about this. You know.
you're like, let's see what happened now.
I'm making multiple amounts of ribs for science.
Yeah.
Honey, it's for science. Ribs again? It's for science.
You're like, we have to run another experiment in the oven.
Yeah. I want to try vegetables, like broccoli. I love like roasted broccoli, so I think
Oh, we didn't think of that.
I like to eat spicy roasted broccoli.
Oh yeah.
That's
I haven't
Yeah,
roasted
yeah.
broccoli like a person.
Yeah,
I can
Brussels sprouts.
We can put everything bagel seasoning on the broccoli.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yes.
Because we found that in a
That's how
jar.
we've been having our roasted broccoli
I
lately.
just got a big old jar of everything bagel seasoning. I haven't experimented usually on things yet.
Oh,
Broccoli
no, do
roasted with
It's
it.
about
That or
I just
if
put a
you do
little
like
olive oil
potato
on it.
wedges.
That's it.
That's what I do. Olive oil and then just
Everything bagel. That's all I've been putting.
Yep.
And
Potato
I
wedges in the
sprinkle it
air
nice.
fryer.
And it tastes great.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say potato wedges are the shit. If you haven't air fried potatoes yet,
no, no. You know what we have?
it's nice
Like,
because
it
they
was
taste
like that.
fried.
But it was the curly one. Curly fries. We make curly
Oh yeah,
fries,
yeah.
so
But I'm like,
Tastes
we
like
just took
you're
some
at one of
potatoes.
restaurants, you know that.
So I was like, it's great. Bro, we just took potatoes, quartered them.
My mom has this thing that she bought because her toaster and her rice cooker went out at the same time. So she bought this ninja something.
Oh, I saw
But
it.
it's a rice cooker.
It does
slash
everything.
Pressure
Yeah,
cooker
it's a little bit of
slash air
everything.
fryer. And yeah, it does.
I thought about buying it, but then I was like, it's probably gonna be shitty and some stuff. And I need a good air fryer.
Man, I don't know. It seems like it kicks ass at mom. So.
You're like, she seems like, I saw that I was like rice cooker, pressure cooker, air fryer. I was like, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Crock
The
pot.
only thing is that if you get to do multiple things, it's like you gotta only cook one thing at a time out of it, you know?
I got you. So like, if you need rice and
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, we got a cheap rice cooker
We're
anyway.
Puerto Rican, so we eat rice all the time, but it's like, you know.
Yeah, I finally just bought a rice cooker for that reason. Because we bought that like
Yeah,
long
you don't
grain
need to
brown
buy
rice.
expensive rice cookers, you know what I mean?
Oh, I think it was like $12.
Yeah, exactly. My mom had one from the 80s. It was a wedding present when she got married in 1985, and it finally stopped working. And
Yeah, them bitches last for years.
I bought this new rice cooker like 3 months ago.
It's like $35.
Yeah. Older than me. You know.
That's why I'm like, I was born in '85.
You were?
So yeah,
I was
that's why I was
born in
like,
86, so I was like,
that's why I was like, that bitch is fucking. You're like, wow, the rice cooker's been around my whole childhood. You're like sad getting rid of it.
You know what? That rice cooker did
Yeah.
more work in the house than I did when I was a kid, right?
Yeah. Probably. Things you think about now, you're like. So I was like, I just bought a cheap one recently. We bought like the short grain rice. We even go into that farmer's market recently. That one on Hillsborough.
I don't like long grain rice. I like short grain or medium grain.
We bought it because
Kate,
it
my
was
wife,
healthier.
likes long grain.
But it takes forever to freaking cook.
Oh,
Because it's like the brown rice.
it's like 30 minutes or something.
Oh, yeah. And so that's another reason about the rice cooker. Because then we can just put it on the table, plug it in by the thing, and just
What, it's like,
check it.
the
Nope,
thing is,
not ready
you
yet.
have to be disciplined. That's got to be the first thing you start cooking. That way, by the time you're done with everything else, that shit is
That's why I like that stupid little thing. You put it in the kitchen.
I'm a dumbass. I keep forgetting that.
I keep
And like, I'm
forgetting
halfway.
it.
I started putting different things. I already cut up everything, put it on the fire. I'm like, oh shit, right? Well, I guess I'm drinking another beer in between.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking rice, yeah.
Be another beer in. So.
It's not bad though. Sometimes not bad. Funny though. So I was like, I had to buy a rice cooker. That rice was too hard to judge. The rice cooker never burns it, so appreciate that bitch.
Yeah, I put a little bit of oil and salt in it.
Because learned you can put coconut milk
No
in
way.
it.
And like,
All kinds
I
of
mean,
shit.
it's like, how am I gonna get high blood pressure when I get older if I don't start putting salt in my food now? You know?
Yeah. You're like, I gotta test it now. I don't know, salt's not all bad, it just depends on your body. That's the weird part about it. Because I mean, typically most people with high blood pressure are overweight too.
The only thing I ever add salt to, I don't even put salt on my eggs. I put cumin because it has like that savory flavor, and you don't.
I've never
really,
tried it.
Yeah, and it's like kind of it's good for me too. So.
I'm not a big egg person, but I do like salt and pepper if I do eat it.
Cumin is good on beans, potatoes, and stuff like that because it helps you not have gas as bad. Yeah.
Mostly have
and
it
so, like,
in like Indian food.
Anytime I'm making beans and stuff, I'm like, okay, let me load up on the cumin. Yeah.
Like I think that's the only time I ever have it. So it'd be something like Indian.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I can ever think about it.
I put black pepper and cumin on my like what is it? What on my egg? Any kind of egg, like either hard-boiled egg, or fried egg.
Anytime I have cumin, it reminds me of taco flavoring.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what you mean that
Yeah.
like when you burp it up a little.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Because and
It's savory. It's
Yeah.
nice. I know what you mean. Yeah. Now that she said that, I'm like, you're right.
because my mom puts it in like beans and like soup beans or rice and beans, or I've been eating it my whole life, so it's kind of like
I'm a pro at
like
it.
normal. Or it doesn't taste like it's something new, It's like, oh, just throw this on. I just started this the other day. I started feeling bloated more often and everything. So in the mornings, I put ginger, cinnamon, and turmeric powder in my coffee. Like I drink it black.
Right.
And I have that feeling that I don't have. I just don't feel like the same gastric, issues. It might be placebo.
Right, you're like, it might just be in my head, but I feel better.
Yeah.
So you got me thinking. I'm like, I never thought about it.
Sometimes placebo is good because then if you think you're doing something and it's like that mind over matter thing, and you feel better, then like, who am I to stop you? If you're feeling better, then great. Keep on doing it. I'm always willing to try most things. At least
Yeah, you're like, it's working for somebody, and I'm down.
Yeah.
I don't care what playlist I play. This fucking song comes on. Always.
But you want to.
It's ever since like Magic fucking Mike, man.
Oh, this song was in it?
Mm-hmm. This is like their main one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I tell you, ever since that horrible movie, which made it
I don't know,
like
Kate really
okay
likes
for
it.
I was like, it made it okay for people to tell me about their sexual like interest in it. I felt like I was like grossed out the whole time during that movie, and like 50 Shades of Grey. Like, coworkers are just gross.
Every time somebody mentions 50 Shades of Grey, Kate says,
it's like,
fuck that.
It's awful. Worst couple of years of my life going on right then. I had to like listen to old ladies at work tell me about bondage sex, and you're like,
really?
And you're like, why is this happening to me? I didn't invite this. Whoever this author is an asshole. Everyone was just like talking about it all the time, and I was like, I don't want to hear about this. Can y'all read this book privately?
All I have to say is that I'm really surprised by how many girls like to be choked.
Yeah. How many claim it that they like me now?
And
Yeah.
there's so many people you read in the newspaper, the autoerotic asphyxiation. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
I do not want to be found
I
like
thought
that.
this was a subculture, guys.
Can you imagine being found like that? Oh man, that's a nightmare.
Like, who's that one guy
There
who
was
died like
something
that?
we
You
watched.
got
where
something
it was
like
There's a
that.
guy who died like that. Famous guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I forgot
it's
his
not
name.
even just one. It's like a
Yeah, you're like,
dozen.
which one?
It's like the.
Forgot his name. You know the one I'm thinking of, like the action star.
Oh man.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember.
oh yeah. That's why it pops in my mind. Is there's so many high-profile people that die that way. You're like,
Yeah, I was like, I can't remember where he was. He was
How
like
did
a
you get-
hotel
how
in
did you-
Japan.
this
And
is
you're like,
what
fucking
happens when
idiot.
you're famous and you get so much.
You get like too much money and
you get too much money and too many.
opportunities.
You start getting bored with what people can't even get in the first place. You're like,
Yeah.
how can I make
Like,
this
how can
more
make sex
awesome?
more weird?
Yeah.
I can pay anybody to do anything, I guess. I know what you mean. People just lose their mind when they get money. Talking about Kanye West.
Oh yeah.
You know, like he's got too much money now.
The
Like,
problem is, he's like he jumped so high in the beginning that it's now it's in a bubble. You know, I think a lot of people they then get surrounded by yes men, and you know,
oh yeah.
when their ego is not constantly being humbled, so when they get some more reality, it's harder for them than for average person. Right? People grow tough. Like, I'm shocked right now. Yeah. I was in college. It's like harder. But I can't imagine being like super filthy rich. I'd be like insufferable.
I was like, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I would have died.
Yeah.
I was rich early.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Think about all the floor chases.
That's why. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, just magnify it, right? Because
Right.
you have more power to write more stuff.
No, like I could do more drugs because I can afford them. No,
Yeah.
it's just not what I need.
Yeah. It's
You know, a lot of choices were made with money.
No. Now it's like, and you get some drugs, and you be the
Like, how about we just buy a whole ounce?
She's not a drug dealer. She's like the Oprah of drugs.
Yeah. That's why I was like, that's not good. She probably had a heart attack. One of those, you find out later. Like, oh, that's why. She just had too much money.
Diagnosed.
Diagnosed, too rich.
TMM. Too much.
So I'm handing it in. We're still in the R&B kind of stuff at all. It sounds very R&B. I feel like it's changed. All it said was modern R&B. So I guess that means it won't throw back too far. You know, I never said it would throw back. Because I mean,
Some people were ahead of their time back then, weren't they?
yeah, you know. So I was like, I'm not so sure. It didn't say.
I was like, what are you calling modern? 70s?
Yeah. And so I was like, you know. So I was like, it hasn't gone back too far. That's why I'm like laughing about it. And I'm like, I don't need it.
How has it been adjusting to the whole pandemic situation here? Other than, the fucking slowdown,
You know, it hasn't been too bad.
that's good. People's hair is still growing, that's what, not ideal.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was like, it hasn't been crazy. Honestly, I guess I can say that.
We said our government kind of let the way Germany did, where they paid everybody most or all of their wages to stay home. And they didn't force people the only way they were going to get any help was to go on unemployment. Because it's still leaving businesses high and dry.
So I was like, it's interesting. Oh, you guys. Shanti. I'm just listening to some song with her on it recently.
I confused her with Ybor for a second. I was like, it's Spanish thing, and she died. And then I was like, wait a second, let me analyze what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
And
this
then you're
bitch
like,
still
no,
out.
yeah, she's still.
And she just did some song with Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, God, she has such an old school
I
sound.
always have a crush on those like Sierra, Aaliyah, Ashanti, man.
You're like, what am I going through? I get funny.
And half the time I don't even know what they look like.
Sierra was cute.
Yeah.
And she could dance. Gotta admit, Sierra was good. Dang.
I kind of like those other girls in Destiny's Child too.
Oh yeah. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I didn't think Beyonce was hot until much later. Like, you know what I mean? Like in Destiny's Child, I didn't think she was the most attractive. I know some people argue.
No,
I didn't see it.
It's like, why would you argue about that? It's subjective. You know what I mean? Like,
I just think like she didn't get really cute until later. Like I felt like she kind of came into her own as a solo artist. And when she went solo, I was like, okay. Because I felt like before that, I was like, why does she get all this credit? She's not even the most talented one of them. But I mean, look at her now.
yeah, in the beginning, but you know.
I was like, look at her now. She clearly was. Clearly, that was not the truth. Because look at her now. Bitch is on a world tour again.
Oh, yeah. She never
And even her, like, bad pictures where they try to catch her at good angles, you know, like trying to make her look crazy. I'm like, she still looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. No, she for sure is great.
I'm like, this bitch. She's been out since I was in fucking middle school.
Made or makes more money than Jay-Z.
I bet she does now. I know it wasn't always that way. I bet she does now.
From her performance, not like investments or that.
No, I guarantee she's probably a higher paid performer than Jay-Z is, which I'm sure he hates. Even though he can't say that, you know? Because, you know, he cheated, so he's not allowed to say anything anymore, but I'm sure he hates that. And his wife is, like, making more than he does on anything. I mean, he was out before her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick, but Jay-Z been out forever. I didn't really like Jay-Z that much either, though. I think they're both kind of like a pair that, like, I didn't think they were good and that they were that great and smart until much later.
I always thought they were talented for the audience, but they just like, you know, I was never going to be fighter. I was better than Michael, you know. But I could see how other people really like it. It's like any kind of art, though. There's some things that you like, fuck this. Like, how can I live without this? And then there's other things where you're like, I don't know why people are crazy about this, but you know, I can see why some people say it's good.
The needs of family. You want to beg for something that I call my own. Wanna be touched.
Is that like a humidifier?
Huh?
Is that a little unit right there?
The what?
Is it like a dehumidifier?
It actually is like a what do they call them? What do they call it? But it like is like could be like an AC or a fan.
Oh, nice.
You put like water in it, and you put like these ice packs in it, and then it pumps the cold water around the fan. So it like so you don't need to like vent it. So like the portable AC still needs to be vented.
No, that's good. And it's like just a little helper. It's not like a.
Yeah, like so if it's a real hot day, I'll do it. It does leak sometimes. I feel like I've noticed like the condensation and shit.
Right.
But I can't really find a leak, so I think it's just
Condensation. Yeah.
I think it's just leaking a little. So that's the
Does it
towel.
have a little like catch bin that you have to empty out?
It has a bin in the back. You can't really empty it out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, it's like attached. So
You can wrap a towel around it. Like,
yeah, you know what I mean.
gets, like, touch
I just
the
put a towel right underneath it, and usually, like I said, it was leaking for a minute, but I figured that part out and fixed it. And once I figured that part out, now I can put a towel once, and it's been the whole day. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, it ain't too bad now. Like I can prevent it from being crazy. Well, it ain't like I'm riding doing the paddy wagon. If I kick that shit off, the satisfaction is the name of this game. Don't mean the rest of my body gives a relevance. I'm bringing the wild man. Kiss my sense of lips and on the TLC time. This is their first album. On the TLC tip. This is their like safe sex album. I ain't too proud of them. They were like wearing condoms over their eyes and shit. Remember?
Oh my gosh.
Loving is strong, man. He got it going on, Ian. Which is your rock bottom with it sagging. When Left Eye was like running the room. Ain't too proud to beg, y'all. He got it going on, man. I ain't too proud to beg. And if the loving is strong, then he got it going on.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, this is like right around Salt and Pepper. And,
Yeah, I think they were
and they were like,
spiritual successors.
yeah, they were like the first ones to try to really come after. And then I think they ended up figuring out that they're more of an R&B thing
Right.
after the first album. Because the songs that did the best are a lot of the ones where
Right.
Left Eye wasn't rapping a whole lot. So they were like, all right,
Yeah,
clearly people like the groove, but I like it
I
better.
really like Left Eye.
I thought her raps were okay a lot. I liked her. She was good at addition, but I was like, I always did kind of feel like she was like the weird one in TLC. Because she doesn't sing. Like they have like a performance.
They always have to find a little worker in somehow.
Yeah, she would just literally like stand off on the fucking side. And I'd be like, you're not even gonna like look busy? You're gonna be a backup vocal? You know what I mean? Like I know you're not the singer, right?
Yeah. But you could definitely do some,
But neither is Lil
do some
Wayne.
support.
And he drops whole songs for these things. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
You know, lots of people do it. I just felt like she just looked bored. She like they were on like I still remember it was an MTV show, and she literally sat her ass on the stage and did nothing for like a whole song because it was like one of those songs. Yeah, when she just like clapped.
This is the song where I take a break.
She's like, "Let me sit," because I ain't fucking in part of this at all. And I just was like, "Can't you just like sing the backup somewhere? Turn your mic off and mouth it? I don't know."
No shit, right?
Click. La, 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 la. I'm like, was your voice that bad? I just can't imagine she could be that good of a rapper and can't hold it too. You know?
True.
Even a backup vocal.
Like, when you said
So creep. Yeah.
if Eminem and Lil Wayne,
I'm saying, I know, like all these people are dropping
singing song, yeah.
Nicki Minaj. Another one who likes to sing on shit, and I'm like, you are not good. You are not Ashanti. I don't know what it is with female rappers, but they all want to sing. He has a couple songs where he sings. Like, where I'm like, it's okay. Like, it would be better if somebody who sang it. There's a couple songs he has like that where like they're not bad. They could just be better. If like
Someone else.
you know, if it wasn't auto-tuned and off key still. You know? Yeah. Once like when what's his name came out and he found out he could sing T-Pain. You know, like all this damn time you could sing. Motherfucker. Hey, you started auto-tune and you can sing? You know? Oh, ripped off. And I was like, wait a minute. All this time, you started this whole trend. Just seems silly. Seems silly now.
Maybe you start off on tune. It's to throw people off because your singing is mediocre, but then when you start singing after a while, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. And then it sounds more impressive.
Like, I don't know, this isn't bad.
It gives you more time to practice.
Hey, this lover.
I remember this was one of those songs in like a Nintendo Wii game. Yeah, I used to have a lot of fun with that. Playing my nephews and cousins and stuff. Surprised I haven't heard anybody that hasn't heard voice of man.
Wait, I was gonna say it's funny, like everything but that particular group, right?
You know what? When I played football and we would take the bus to go other places, there was this one guy, a grade or two above me, and he was a really good singer actually. Him and a couple other guys would be singing all those songs.
I know what you're talking about when people could like do that.
You're like, oh shit,
And you're like-
everybody's into it, like, yeah, you go, man, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, this motherfucker here.
Like, builds like a camaraderie.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know
After
what
he
you're talking
graduated
about.
out, it wasn't the same because we didn't have anybody that talented.
I know what you mean. I've been there when people are like,
So you're like, yeah, go get
and they're
it.
like in a group, and you're like, are you guys an a cappella group? No, we're just on the football team.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, that's funny.
You know, all right, let's go watch it real quick. Yeah.
Well, in movies, right? He was training and he did a Muay Thai fight. And I offered on Instagram, I was like, I'll train you for free.
Yeah. You're like, yeah. You're like, I'll do it. I swear. I have ranking.
I swear I'm not a chunk.
Like, I swear this is a good offer.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, bro. Yes.
Only pay me if you win the fight.
I only want money if you win.
Otherwise, we'll forget this ever.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I get a couple pics for Insta.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I
Sounds like I left it still pretty long.
Oh yeah, give it a week and then it's like
But I made sure to make it shorter than all the other things.
Mm.
We left it a little longer in the front because I did kind
I
of
do
like
like
how
it.
it was going in the front.
Yeah, me
So I
too.
was with Katie. I was like, all right, I like that.
Yeah,
You know.
my mom's always.
Oh yeah, mom's always funny.
See, my mom always told me, you're too skinny, and then now I got a little bit of a dad bod going. She's like, ooh, look at that, you're growing belly. You're gonna go on a diet? And I'm like, what, mom? But
You're like, wait, I thought I was
yeah, I'm
like,
like, what the hell?
I thought I was doing good. Screw me for no reason.
Oh wow, what is that?
They'll help me dry your hair a little earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
you're
nice.
gonna wear it.
Are you scanning my brain?
Yeah,
Right.
it's a brain scan.
Thank you.
Like,
All
ooh,
the $1 million ideas.
that's naughty.
You're like, You guys are good? How's it coming up there?
It's unfortunate that they named it the Zombie 5000. So you don't want your hair to be like too wet when you put stuff in it to move it?
Yeah, especially the curly hair. I don't want to dry it all the way. I'm trying to dry it somewhat, but I wanted to have like a nice curl.
Okay.
That's why I'm using this because I'm like, you could probably just put product in your hair and let it dry naturally.
Yeah.
I want to harass you and take a picture and stuff.
Huh?
Me?
You? Yeah, you can.
Perfect. Okay. How aren't you? You know, living the dream. I like your mask. It freaks me out.
Little slutty tonight.
Want water or anything?
Yeah, we got water. That could be nice.
You guys like kombucha?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's good.
I was buying some one cake. I ate it a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the bar?
Yeah, that's the bar.
Is that a bottle of gin?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I try to keep a good selection going.
Good.
You know, Has changed. We're back in.
Oh, okay. Kate's gonna fall over.
That's just like chilling. And she feel like shouldn't be too crazy short or anything. Like hold on so it won't fall. Yeah, you know, we'll see that.
I like the terminology.
Yeah, this one so won't fall. I'm like, I don't want it to have too much hold. You know, that way you can touch it.
Yeah.
If you want to. You know, I'll show you and I'll harass you once I go finish it. But you know, you got good hair. You gotta take advantage.
Thank you.
You know?
Oh, shit, I told you you were gonna make me look like this one.
I was like, the suavecito, man.